wax paper and regular paper on this side, of course they are different weight. Just always, so that when you're done with this weight, just put it on release and see whether your balance is at the same as 0. If it's at 0, you don't have to worry about it. Okay? So imagine this is weight. Camphor and menthol forms what? What is my spatula? Nothing? There are two kinds of spatulas, right? Metal, right here. Two kinds of plastic and a metal. Okay? Depending, if you have ingredients like which are corrosive, you cannot use metal. Okay, so people try to use plastic one. Here in our case, menthol and camphor forms eutectic. So I don't want to waste time because eutectic, it takes time to form a eutectic. It takes like 5-10 minutes to form a eutectic. So my job first is to mix both of them. I'll just mix it and leave it. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm weighing my aquaphor. Okay. I'll put my aquaphor right here. And see how I do it. One shot, like this. So I clean my paper completely. So there is no loss of aquaphor. Okay. This goes in the garbage. Now, I need LCD. Right? How much LCD do I need? 30 drops. Aquaphor is what kind of base is aquaphor? Absorption base, right? So it will absorb water, right? When you add LCD, it will form an emulsion. So here, well, adding drop-wise, you need 30 drops, right? So I will make a circle and I'll stir it and I'll make an opening right in the center and add 10 drops. And not splash it. I will not start doing like this and this, otherwise it will start splashing. Okay, so I'll mix it in circles. Okay, like this. Only when LCD is involved or only when a liquid is involved, then only I'll use this technique. Otherwise, I'll just start mixing it left and right. Okay, geometrically. Everything has to go geometrically. Okay. I'll add another 10 drops, circles, done. So once it's done, I put it on the side and then mix aquaphor a little bit, my mixture a little bit, and then just start mixing. And then I'll take bigger portions. I won't take like small portions, otherwise it will never finish. The exam is only 3 to 4 hours. And then just start mixing as much as I can. The whole point is, LCD is yellowish, right? Like dark yellow color. Aquaphor is like a little whitish. I don't want to see different shades in my ointment. It means you have not mixed it properly. Okay? So I want to see an even texture, a smooth texture in my ointment. Also, if there are capsules or any powders involved, I don't want to see grittiness. I don't want to see too many particles in my ointment. So, you really have to mix it well. But in this case, it's almost done. So now, I'll scrape it and I'll put it on one side. Now, I want to clean my spatula, so I will clean it. There is loss, right? But this loss should not be enough. I mean, this loss should not be more than 5 grams. Okay? 5 grams is like a lump sum of an ointment. So now, my next step is, eutectic is not forming. So I really have to press it. And if I press it too hard like this, you saw that? Menthol is coming off, like, because these are crystals, so something might just fall off like this. I'm doing it intentionally. But when it falls off, don't do like this and put it back in. No, just throw it in your garbage and let it go. Okay, it's okay. A little menthol is not going to hurt. So I'll start to press it and try to make it liquidy, right? It will liquefy. I'm intentionally taking off all the big crystals so I can finish fast. You cannot in the exam, I can. So it's liquid now. It's not gritty and it's liquidy. Okay? Now I'll put this on one side, right? And then I'll start mixing in proportions. This. And just take all of it and start mixing. The whole point is, at the end, when I'm done, my ointment slab should be clean. Okay? It should not have 10 grams remaining on the slab. So this is done. I'll try to scrape off as much as I can, and I'll put it on the side. Okay? So this looks not that bad, right? It's pretty clean, decent. Of course, there will be some spots here and there, but it's not messy. That's the whole point. So next step is, you have to put it in a containers. There are two kinds of containers, a bigger one and a smaller one, right? This is like a 2-ounce container. So what do you want to do? I need the balance. Of course, I calibrate, I put it back. How much weight do I put it here? I'll put 50 grams here because my ointment weighs 50 grams plus an empty container or an empty jar. I'll put it on this side. So when I weigh my ointment, it cancels out and weighs what is inside, right? Also, another way of doing it is I'll weigh my ointment jar first, like 16 grams or 17.3 grams, whatever it comes to. And then I'll just put that weight extra. In other words, if it's 16 grams, I'll put 50 plus 16, 66 grams on the right hand side. And then start weighing. Either way, it's fine. Both ways are fine. To me, this is easier. Just put an empty container here, put the weight container here. Now, this is already full, I made it one time. I'll open my jar, take a little bit. Actually, I'm taking almost. From one side only. I'll not do like this, like this, like this from all the sides. No, only from one side. Okay? So I'll put my ointment only from one side. Make sure it doesn't come out. Okay, done. Now, next step is students taking like this. It's too much noise. If all 40 of you start doing it like you're in a disco or something. You don't want it. Okay, we'll use our hands like this. You don't have to press too hard. Just tap it a little bit, and that's it. It's done. Next step. Use my spatula and rotate it like this and make it like nice looking ointment. This is not a nice looking ointment because it's too less. I didn't weigh 47, but it will usually come 3/4 way. Your ointment, your jar should be enough that it will cover like 3/4 of your ointment jar, and then you can just use your spatula and make it a nice smoother look. Weigh it and get your weights. In other words, it might be 47, 48, 52, 53, whatever it is. I'll write everything in my exam paper. Okay, so I have a complete idea how much is my jar, how much is the weight of my empty jar, how much is the weight of my ointment. Okay, good. Any questions on ointment?
So when we do the write-up, what are some important terms that we should leave out, like for this prescription?
You mean the method of preparation?
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing is I'll weigh out each ingredient, right? For the write-up, I'll weigh out write-up.